Let's give you now the starting lineup for Super's Gold Crest Wing Supermodified Midseason Championship at Oswego Speedway. Starting on the pole, driving the number 12 from North Syracuse, New York. He's sponsored by teesforecast.com. In that blue number 12, it's Quiet Storm, Anthony Corsiniti right next door to him. In the number 3, hailing from Liverpool, New York, the BMK Logistics Machine, it's Brad Keyser. Keyser, your defending midseason champion on the outside of row number 1. Inside row number 2 in the 25, sponsored by RW Woodworking at B&G Racing Photos. It's Bob Gangwar out of Goshen, Indiana. And next to him, in the number 13, from Oswego, New York, in the simability.com machine, it's Rapid Ryan Clunan. Watch for Clunan in that yellow 13. Inside row number 3, welcome back to the driver from Liverpool, New York. He is the uncle of the guy starting on the outside of row number 2. His name is Greg Breen. Breen, sponsored by Lindsay Aggregates in the 26, starts 5th. Starting in 6th position tonight, driving the number 11, TMS Wolfpack, the sponsor for Dave O out of Union, Connecticut. Inside row number 4 now, your heat cars, beginning with your heat cars here. The number 14 of Bob Hayduck. Hayduck sponsored by Gannon Auto Sales. Right next to Hayduck is the number 28 of Stephen Vincent. Vincent in the 28. He's sponsored by Creative Assistant. Inside row number 5 now is the number 168. This rookie driver hails from Baldwinsville, New York. He's sponsored by Nance Brothers Racing. Ladies and gentlemen, keep your eyes on this hard charger. He's a young gun, 19 years old, Daniel Nance. Next to him, hoping that he can get a few more laps in than he did last week. Boy, he struggled last week in Ohio. Looking for a good run here tonight at the Big O. Ladies and gentlemen, from Stoneham, Massachusetts, in the Star Speedway machine, it's Nelson Hot Rodriguez. We move now to row number 6 on the inside. Driver is from Wyoming, Michigan. He's sponsored by Kenowa Auto Supply and the Michigan Hill Gang. Driving that beautiful blue and Chevy orange number 10. Gary Waldron. Waldron in the 10. Next door to him, another rookie from Holden, New York. Had to take a double check. This is only his 4th race with Supers. He's driving the number 84, looking for sponsors. Security guard at Oswego Speedway, as a matter of fact. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Eric Merkley. Merkley in the gray and orange number 84. Boy, that car's bright. You can see it on the racetrack. On the inside row number 7. Our oldest driver in the field, 79 years old. He'll be 80 in May. From Lansing, Michigan. In the Wholesale Diamond Exchange, Michigan Hill Gang, number 42, Carl Bonsai Becker. Becker in the 42. Rounding out the field all the way at the back tonight. Driving the number 22, sponsored by the Midwest Supermodified Series and Adkins Glass from Elyria, Ohio. It's Zach Attack, Zach Sears. Sears rounds out the field here tonight at Oswego. And folks, want to remind everybody that we want you to tell us who your favorite is. And we'll give you a super shout out. Let us know who you are cheering for. Corsiniti and Keyser. Boy, this field is stacked with New Yorkers, that's for sure. Couple of Michigan guys, a Hoosier in there. Driver from Massachusetts, Connecticut. No matter how old you are, how young you are, as long as you're 16 or older, no matter where you're from, you can come and race with Supers. We welcome you all driving the NASCAR heat and the rFactor game like tonight. Corsiniti, Keyser on the front row. That outside row will be interesting to watch. Got some hot rods out there. Starting with Keyser on the outside of row number 1, and then Clunan And how about this? The Merkley. Somebody cheering for Eric Merck tonight. Welcome in, first time chat. Merkley going away from deep in the field tonight. Rookie driver from the outside of row number 6, 12th starting position. Corsiniti, Keyser, Gangwer, Clunin. First 2 rows. Row number 3 is Greg Breen in the 26, Dave O in the 11. Bob Hayduck, Stephen Vincent round out the 4th row. Row number 5, Daniel Nans and Nelson Rodriguez. Row number 6, Gary Walter and Eric Merkley. Row number 7, the last row, it's Carl Bonsai Becker and Zach Sears. Field forming up off of turn number 4 here at the home of the Supermodifieds. Looking for the green flag. Green flag flies. We're racing in Oswego down into turn 1. Corsiniti with a good start. Gangwer follows him through. Keys are going to drop back to 2nd. 3rd now. Yellow on the racetrack. Caution on the racetrack. It's the 168 of Daniel Nans around. And we'll see if this was a single car incident. We will not reform if there were multiple cars involved. It will be a complete restart. And it looks like Daniel Nans is out of this one. He's missing a wheel. Tough one. Oh, boy, right up into the turn 1 wall. It goes around, knocks the wheel off. He is out of the race. So a quick cleanup here at Big O. Tough luck for the rookie, Daniel Nans. White flag's out. Corsiniti going to be bringing him down for the green. Gangwer in 2nd, Keyser 3rd, Clunin 4th, Dave O in 5th. They come off of turn number 4. Corsiniti holding them back. Green flag flies. We're back to racing in Oswego. Corsiniti sparking out of turn number 2. Keyser to the outside again. We're in turn number 3 and 4. Just like the dash, here he comes. Looking to get to the front fast. Clunin trying to follow through as well. And that's Dave O up to 4th already. Dave O looking underneath Keyser. Tire wear going to be a factor tonight in this 75 lapper as well. Keyser slides high. Dave O looks to the bottom. There he goes. Here comes Gangwer back as well. Good battle up front. Corsiniti hanging on to the point. Keyser really working the outside. There goes O down into turn number 3. Takes the lead at the mid-season championship. Keyser working on Corsiniti now. Battle for 2nd. Battle for 3rd between Gangwer and Clunin. Actually, 4th on the racetrack. Geezer looking low down in turn number 1, lap number 8. Clued low underneath Gay. We're coming out of turn number 4. Geezer still not around Corsinini. There he goes, low down the back stretch, looking for 2nd. Corsinini gives him room, drops to 3rd. The leader is going to be coming up to put a lap on Carl Bonsai Becker here at Oswego. Corsinini tiptoeing as he approaches Becker, glued right on his rear nerve bar. Glued looks low in turn 1. Almost clips the left rear of Corsinini. He is working the bottom side, trying to get Corsinini worked up the track. Brad Keys with the fastest lap of the race, a 15.9. Clunin swinging low into turn number 1, hits the hub rail. He almost had Corsinini. Still working the bottom side. Corsinini content to keep working there as a pack of cars coming up for the leaders and this pack that's racing out there. No, it's Nelson Rodriguez dropping out of the race. Brad Keyser in the lead. Clunin by Corsinini. Gamer on the bottom side. They race off of turn 4 side by side. And caution on the racetrack, a big crash, turn 4 4, a big one. And it's just the second caution of the race. And wow, what a green flag run that was. Looks like it was Carl Bonsai Becker out there in the 42. A lot of lap traffic out there. Boy, the guys were doing a great job weaving their ways through that. Carl Becker out of this one, the veteran racer from Lansing, Michigan. Geezer, Clunan, 1, 2, 3. Gangler, Corsiniti, Breen. 4, 5, 6. Then it's Sears, Vincent, Hayduck, Merkley, and Waldron. 11 cars out of 14 left on the track out of the race. Becker, Rodriguez, and Nance. Nance was the first caution of the race, hitting the wall in turn 1 on lap 1. Just the second caution here. 50 laps into the 75 lapper, be a 25 lap sprint. Let's see what happens here. They come off of turn number 4. Does O have anything on the restart? Green flag flies. We're back to racing at Oswego. Good start for Geezer. Oh, and Geezer bounces it into the wall, gets loose. O's trying to go by. Here comes Gangler included. What a battle up front for this mid-season championship. Top 2 got a great battle, including Gangler, Corsiniti going at it for 3rd. Deers has got away from Corsiniti now. Sears by Gangler now. Going after Clunan. Going slow down into turn 3. Gangler tries to go by as well. the outside again. We're good battle for fourth on the racetrack. Those two have been going at it all race long. Included to the inside again. We're swapping back and forth for fourth. No Keyser and O up front. Gears sets a load in third. Yellow comes out. Yellow flies down in turn number 4. Wheels everywhere. And it's the 14 of Bob Hayduck. Hayduck with issues in turn number 4. Bob Hayduck, there you see the crash. A tough one for the driver out of Brook Park, Ohio. And having some help by the rookie Eric Merkley out there as well. And Merkley going to the back. There was right in front of the leader, Brad Keyser. Looks like Bob Hayduck may have clipped that inside wall, and then Eric Merkley, no place to go, has to go to the back. Well, this will get interesting now. Lap car behind. Behind Keyser, that's Gary Waldron, separating the top two of Keyser and O. Then it's Sears, Clunin, Gangor, Corsiniti. Green flag flies. Waldron wide away, jumping out of the way, letting the leaders go by to resume their battle up front. Yellow comes back out on the racetrack right away. So after a pretty good stretch of green flag racing, a couple of yellows here. This is yellow number 4. And a lot of parts on the racetrack. Looks like Greg Breen in the 26. Steven Vincent also involved. Greg Breen out of this one. Boy, dropping like flies here. 9 cars left. About 30 laps to go. You're going white this time by the stripe. Well, we'll see what happens here. Keyser reporting to his crew that he needs the car to get some tire heat. Davo has been beating him on the restarts. Now Sears is right to the rear door far of top 5 run nose to tail, as a matter of fact. No lap cars involved. Here they come off of turn number 4, 30 to go. Green flag flies. We're back to racing at Oswego. Got very loose out of turn number 2 that time. Davo, fast lap of the race, a 15.9 flat. And Clunin has gone back around Gang, where those two have had one whale of a race for most of this competition. Corsa Needy not giving up either. He may have saved something for the end of this one. Top 3 have pulled away from that battle for 4th. Split screen courtesy Hairbank Studios. Keezer 1 and 2. 15 laps to go here at the Mid-Season Championship 75 in Oswego. Keezer's got about a 6 or 7 car length lead here with 9 to go. Dave making a run. He's down to a car length. Does he have enough time? 3 to go. White flags out for your leader, Brad Keezer. Down the back straight they go. Dave-O's right there. They're in turn 3. Here they come off of turn 4. Side by side. Right at the line, Brad Keezer. Sears comes home 3rd. Clunan hangs on for 4th. Gang, we're in for 5th. What a run. Gang, we're Corsinini 5th and 6th. Steven Vincent doing a good job coming back from an incident to finish in for 7th. Eric Merkley, the rookie, in for 8th. And Gary Waldron, Michigan Hill Gang guy, coming home in 10th. or 9th. Out of the race, Greg Breen in 10th. Bobby Hayduck in 11th. Carl Becker 12th. Nelson Rodriguez 13th. Daniel Nans, first driver out of the race, in 14th position. That's your midseason championship. And what a run there towards the end. Dave-O gave it everything he had to try to pick up the win over Brad Keyser. Just not quite enough. Keyser getting a couple of passes. Dave-O getting a couple passes. Zach Sears getting a lot of passes after starting at the back here tonight. We'll see where he ends up in the midseason championship. Brad Keyser clear in victory lane. And we're going to take a quick break. We're going to tally up the points, see who our midseason champion is, and come back for our post-race interviews brought to you by Wag's Custom and Cool Awards. You're enjoying live Supermodified sim racing at the Big O, the home of the Supermodified's Oswego Speedway, on the Supers Broadcasting Network. Come right back after the break.